Yo, what up? My name is Don, and I haven't made a reaction video in quite a while, but that's due to a heavy dose of burnout, and I mean, the state of the world really isn't helping. But with that being said, I think that music and art is especially important at these tumultuous times, and a lot of my favorite bands lately have been coming out with a lot of new music, working on a lot of new albums, including Silosis, Megadeth, and today's band that we're going to be checking out, my longtime favorite band, Lamb of God. They're working on a new album called Into Oblivion, and they have a title track called Into Oblivion, which is I think the first track on the album, which is the one we're going to be checking out today. As well, some exciting times for Lamb of God, because today is Willie Adler's birthday, and I can't wait to jam out on my signature Willie Adler guitar later. Let's just bring that into the frame real quick so you can see that. There it is. A lot of people love this guitar. Super old guitar, but it is my favorite guitar to play. And Lamb of God has been sitting at 990K plus subscribers for the last couple months. I believe when I checked yesterday, they were at 999 100,000 subscribers. So they're about to hit 1 million subscribers. Hopefully they hit it tonight on the same day that Willie had his birthday, because that would be a cool celebration for them. But without further ado, I'm super excited to be back making videos again for you guys. And with that being said, let's hop right in and check out Into Oblivion by Lamb of God. All right. That's what I was waiting for. Let's go, Randy. Oh, can you guys see this? Can you guys see my nerd chills, bro? Oh, man. Let's go, dude. I still have massive goosebumps. Look at my arm. Look at my whole arm. All right. That was that, man. Um, okay, so yeah, there's definitely some things that I like about this song for sure, and there are some things that I I don't want to say afraid we're gonna sound like they sounded, but um, I guess let's get into it and talk about it. Let's just go right back in and listen to it, so I can talk about some of the things I did like. Um, right off the bat, like one of the things that I do want to say is the music video was fantastic. The music video was fantastic. I love some of these new angles that I haven't seen in music videos before. I love the creativity, and the continuity of the scenes, scene to scene. It just seemed that it carried the energy very well. And I also noticed that the main female, the girl actress that was in the video, she commented in the comments saying, she was the actress. And let me just read the comment so I'm not quoting it incorrectly. I'm the actress from the video. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. Love the results so much. Yeah, it's a simple concept, the video, but I just think it was done with a lot of tact towards the scenes. I think the director and the whole team that worked on it did a fantastic job. So whether it was the scenes of the band jamming or it was the more the story-like scenes of the girl, I guess, confronting this inner demon or struggling with this inner demon, and seeing glimpses of it throughout her everyday routine, in the work meeting and in the bathroom and in her bedroom with a glass of water. It was a pretty cool video. So let's get back into it, and so we can talk about some of the things that I like and didn't like. So, off the bat here, I wasn't sure what to expect with the intro riff, like how it was going to build up and how it was going to, kind of pull that hype out of me. I don't mind the slow intro because it kind of builds up this expectation that there's going to be something monstrous coming, right? So I really like that. And one of the things I actually noticed that took my attention away from the song was actually the guitars, the shots of the guitars. Even with all the chaotic movement within the shots, there are some really clean moments where you get to see the guitars and just appreciate the colors of the guitars. I'm just like, it's just so well done. It almost seems to me that sometimes they're using a robotic arm that is able to move the camera, in very quick, quick and continuous movements to get those clean, like very fast movement, but then a very clean static shot. It would be very difficult to move that way as a human. So I think they might have used a bit of that technology. If I'm wrong, I mean, they did a fantastic job otherwise. So Randy's voice is fantastic, and I don't know if I can say he's getting better with age. I just feel like he's always been my favorite vocalist ever. He's always been fantastic. I think the riffs are so good, and they kind of speed up and fill that space when Randy's not singing, and they slow down a little bit while still complementing the main riff, the main thematic sound, and then allow Randy to really go at it. It's just so they're so, every instrument is complementing each other. Now, I say that we've talked about the guitars a little bit. We've talked about the vocals. I love I forget his name. Is it John, the bassist? I honestly forget his name. Anyways, I love his bass lines, and I actually really like his bass. I really, really like his bass. I'm not even a bass player, and I just think I want to see more shots of his bass because I love that, like, that carve in it that has, like, it almost looks like a tuxedo, like the bass is wearing like a tuxedo. It looks pretty cool. Obviously an all black tuxedo, but I just love the lines on it, or love the carve on it. Now the drumming. I have been someone who's been so critical of Art Cruz's drumming since he joined the band, and while I think objectively the song is quite good, the drums complement the song, they work. I always get that feeling that the drums do nothing to stand out on their own. And I know that, I feel that I'll just have to let go of that, and I feel like a lot of that feeling for me comes from the fact that it's not Chris Adler's drumming. I mean, call me a hater for still being stubborn or kind of miffed about this, but I just think, like, I've always said that Art rides his snare more than anything. There are so many fills that I think could be more interesting. I want to hear, like, things that Chris used to do in the fills or in the any of the drumming buildup. even in the main verse or the chorus sections, you can listen to the drums right now. It's just always the snare fills, and I'm so tired of it. It's so hard for me to just be like, yeah, it's good. It's Art makes me feel like he's the one part of the band that doesn't have that creative flair that I get from everybody else in the band. He is always the part for me that is dragging down the energy, and I'm like, no, how many albums have they come out with since Art has joined the band? And I still feel the same way about his drumming. You know, I again, with some of those chorus sections, some of those fill sections, I just want to hear some of the like using different parts of the cymbal. Get off the skins, you know, get off the toms and the snare and just running down the snare, the toms and the bass drum there. I want to hear different things like tink 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 tink. You know what I mean? Like I just want these different little accents and these different little unique I guess I'll call them accents that Chris used to do all around his cymbals to give that drumming that really unique contribution to the band. And I think the reason I continue to feel so strongly about it is because I said this on my stream the other day. While I am a guitarist, a lot of the reason that I'm attracted to bands is because the grooves, is because the rhythms, is because primarily what the drummer is doing. You know, if it doesn't have a good bare bones rhythm that I can't kind of get into, or kind of feels monotone to me, doesn't have any interesting flares. You know what I mean? It's like looking at a trying to color a coloring book with just like black and white. Like there's other colors of the rainbow, and I just want to see them. So I want to hear them in this case. So that's kind of my stink with Art's drumming. Overall, I would say it's better than, for me personally, this is my own opinion, it's better than some of the things that I've heard off the last couple albums that they've done with Art. I remember my initial reaction to the self-titled album, which was I think called Lamb of God, and I don't know how many years ago it came out now. But I don't know, man. That's the one part of the band where I feel like he just hasn't evolved. He's just it almost feels like he's a session drummer or something. So that's where I'm at, man. Same feeling. It's the same feeling all the time. Love what Willie's doing. Love what Mark's doing. Mark's presence in this felt a little bit subdued. I only mean that by like generally I really like when Mark stands out when he, you know, his solos, bridge sections, you know, really cool lead melodic sections. But this song felt really just rhythmic the whole time, right? I for some reason I felt like I just it felt like Willie was leading this song like the whole time. And not like Riff can't play, or Mark, it's not like Mark can't play banging grooves and stuff like that. Obviously he does, but I just wanted to hear more of Mark's bluesy addition to, you know, to the song. So this is only one song. I can't be too mad about it. I think it's good overall. But I do want to hear songs that maybe give me that little bit of extra I'm looking for. Maybe give me that flair and that color and that creativity that I'm looking for. So I can't wait. The song only came out 11 days ago. I can't wait for the rest of the album. I really think that, you know, Lamb of God just continues to just put out bangers after banger and banger. Even if it's not my favorite song, objectively, I think they're bangers. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. It's been so long, I don't even know how to talk anymore or do these reactions. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.